Well, people have been getting their money because the amount of stuff being bought on e-commerce last week is ludicrous as stimulus checks have hit. And I'm so fucking angry. Fuck, man. Like literally people get their $1,200 check or more and they fucking spend it immediately. Fuck. It's almost like all my e-commerce friends are like, we're exploding this week. And I'm like, what the fuck? Literally hundreds of them. And I'm like, holy shit, people are actually taking their stimulus check and buying dumb fucking shit.
So in this environment now where basically, purchasing power has decreased so significantly, people are scared as well.
Well, sorry to interrupt, Brett, and I'll let you finish your thought. Purchasing power is interesting, right? Because e-commerce had its greatest 2 weeks of all time because people got their $1,200 stimulus check and bought. America, even during the Great Depression, when it was buying makeup, or during the Great Recession, where tons of luxury brands were built, don't ever underestimate that we live in the most capitalistic, consumer-centric, society that has ever been built. So, knowing that you've got premium brands and things of that nature, yes, it becomes a game of who's better now.
Sure.
You'll have to be better, but it's staggering to me how much purchasing power there still is, even when 45 million people are out of a job.
Yeah.
We're built on credit.
But
we're not attached to the gold standard. Like we have incredible economic power, even at our worst. It's fascinating. Go ahead.
I think, but in some ways, the last thing I want is someone with that $1,200 check to be buying my products.
Me too.
Right?
It scares the fuck out of me. The problem is you can't stop these fuckers.
Sure.
I'm putting out content every day. Save.
Yeah.
And then they're buying, $60 Pinot Noirs for me on Wine Text. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, man, I hope that person has $360. It's scary.
So my main question is, I'm also trying to save money because I live in an apartment with my girlfriend's parents still, but I've been putting all my money into ads and stuff like that and, best mixing and just putting into the music. But my main question is should I start rearing back on ads and save $1,000 a month so I have a critical mass?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. I think balance matters. Okay. I mean, let me rephrase. The answer is yes, or maybe no. If you and your girlfriend and your girlfriend's parents are all about you being there for 4 years, then I don't mind betting the farm.
Okay.
But if you and your girl are kind of need to get in, go somewhere, then saving. Listen to me. Saving money is always right.
Okay.
Always.
Okay.
Period. The biggest. Do you know how many people woke the fuck up because of COVID on that? They got their stimulus check. Now that's gone, and we're nowhere close yet. So now what?
Yeah. And it's already
saving money and selling shit around the house is my number one favorite thing. You've been in this situation for 4 years at the parents' apartment?
Yeah, and I've been running ads, but I haven't had enough to even have impactful ads, so it's kind of spinning my wheels a little bit.
Listen, if you could save $1,000 a month, if you were talking that kind of, are you capable of saving $1,000 a month?
I can.
That's huge, bro. Do that. You have any savings?
I've been spinning my wheels right now, so maybe
you have
$2,000.
Debt?
No,
okay.
$3,000 in student debt. I left in the first semester.
Understood. Pay off your debt because it's got interest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, get rid of that. So that 2,500, it's gonna be ugly here for a couple more months. Sell that Nike hat. Put that shit on fucking, Poshmark or something. If you're capable of saving $1,000 a month, I love you. I think you could have an incredible year. Pay off that debt, save the $1,000 a month. That means you can pay off the debt in 3 months based on what I'm hearing. In 3 months, you're out of debt. 4 months, you're out of debt. Maybe 9 months because you want to keep a little bit of the money and fucking save, bro. I don't think it's a depression level, but I do think that within a 10-year window, we need to really pay the piper, and we're just printing money and people are getting checks to take care of themselves that are out of jobs, and they're going out and buying CDs. Not really, I just like the CDs. They're just buying things. This is a very consumer world. People don't like saving. And so the fundamentals are not exciting. The timing of when, I have no idea, but there's definitely incredible short-term behavior, which leads to a lot of vulnerabilities. I'm with you. I think, I don't think anyone's going outside for real until after this year. So I think Q4, the shopping behavior is so intense. They're not going to go to physical stores. All that goes online. So there'll be incredible opportunity through the end of the. If I'm in your business, I go ham to the end of the year, and I literally take 50% of the money I make and put it in the bank and let it sit there as cash.
Yep, safety net.
Mm-hmm. That's literally what I would do. I would, if I made $200,000 in sales, I would take 100, put it in the bank, and with that 100, I would continue to buy things, run my business, blah blah blah. That's what I would do.
Yeah,
and there's a million factors. The election's a huge factor. There's just, every day anything could happen. I mean, there could be a new pandemic. I mean, I think saving money needs to be thought through, but like navigating through good or bad times just takes execution and mentality. Like whether it comes or goes or disappears or doesn't disappear, it's kind of irrelevant. That is completely out of our control. I am quick to react to what's happening, but I can't predict. I don't predict. I don't know. I don't see future. I definitely know that when the government disproportionately gives out quadrillions of dollars, and then the humans in society, instead of saving it or doing smart things with it, go and buy materialistic things. And then when we get out of it, people can't get jobs and those checks are not going to be there. That's a problem.
Like, my number one hope from this is that people learn how to fucking save. What are you going to do? Like, what's my tip? What do you mean? What's my tip? My tip is you should have been fucking listening, because right now people are scared to spend money.
Yep.
What are you going to beg? What are you going to lower your rates? Like what? Like there's consequences.
Yeah.
And the consequence of you not listening to me and buying dumb shit and overextending yourself and now having nothing to fall back on is you're going to be in trouble. Your fucking BMW is going to be repossessed, motherfucker.